How to go from Chapter 7 bankruptcy to 700 plus credit score in less than 1 year. Hi, my name is Austin Harley. I've been a successful realtor in the Northern Virginia area. I do credit repair on the side. I help thousands of clients help save thousands of dollars and improve their credit at the same time. So in this video, I'm going to be jumping in, teaching you a little about how credit works and the certain algorithm that the credit bureaus like. So jumping right into it. There are 3 major credit bureaus. The first one being Experian. We have Equifax and the beloved TransUnion. Since you've just been discharged, everything has been closed, everything's been voided off, and you have nothing reporting out to the 3 main credit bureaus. So the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is get a credit card. And I know that seems repetitive because you already filed bankruptcy because of most likely credit card debt, but you need something active reporting out there. So a good entry-level credit card you need to get. There are many institutions out there that are willing to extend this out to you. Even if it does have an annual fee, accept it. Preferably you want something unsecured. And the reason you want something unsecured is because it reports out better to the credit bureaus than a secured card. Plus, you don't have to put down the money to get approved for the line of credit. For the first 6 months of having this card, you want to only utilize 10% of it. So if you have a credit line of $300, utilize $30 of it. Don't go above that mark. Think of that as your limit, that $30. It's going to show good standings. You're not going to be solely reliant off of that smaller $300 credit limit, and it's going to report out to all 3 bureaus in excellent standing. Right away, number 2 would be to get a secured loan. And most people don't think of a secured loan as something that they would need because it doesn't make any sense. But let me break it down to you. If you were to put down $1,000 to a secured loan and you get it financed for 1 year, what's going to happen is you're probably going to have a smaller interest rate because you're giving them $1,000 of 3%. So over the course of a year, it takes $18 from you throughout your monthly payments. You're literally giving them $1,000, whatever bank or credit union you have, and they're giving you $1,000 back. So you're not losing any money besides the interest over the course of a year, and they're reporting it out to the 3 credit bureaus. So that's 2 things in good standings getting reported out. The best thing about this is once you have this paid off in 1 year, it shows as a completion of a loan on your credit report, which not many people have. Most people are making monthly installments. So that's another key trick that a lot of people don't know about. And lastly, the third thing that you want on your credit report is, say, either a credit card or anything else such as a car loan. If you're going to apply for a car loan this early within a year after your bankruptcy, I would advise you not to go to a dealer. Try to find someone to pre-approve you and guarantee you that you will get accepted. When you go to dealers, they just run too many inquiries. It can lower your credit score. So you want something else unsecured. Again, the same as number 1, unsecured. Getting reported out. You definitely want this one to have no annual fee. So after you have all 3 of these credit lines or credit cards being reported out in good standings to the 3 credit bureaus, you're actually going to want to end up canceling this one after about 6 months. The reason I say that is because it's most likely going to have an annual fee. Now, if it does not have an annual fee and there's no insane fees associated with the card at all, then I would say keep it open. But usually to get into the world of credit cards after filing Chapter 7, you're going to have to either have a secured or an unsecured with an annual fee. So you're going to want to end up closing out this one right here and keeping this one. That's why it's so vital that you have an annual fee, or that you have no annual fee on the bottom credit card, the last credit card you apply for. Lastly, I mentioned this a little before, but paying in full is very critical before the statement cuts. What that means is you're going to have a minimum payment due every single month, which I'm sure you've seen before. Whenever that minimum payment is due, that's when the statement usually cuts. And that's when the bank or the lender is usually going to report out to these 3 credit bureaus. So if you make your payment on the minimum due date, you're not reporting out to the credit bureaus paid in full. You're reporting out with a balance because a credit card payment takes a few days to process. So pay a week in advance, it will zero out, let the statement cut, and then it will report out in 0 balance, active, good history for that entire month, and you follow that for about a year in these 3 steps with no other inquiries, and you will be to 700 plus. I promise you that. Find a credit union that accepts secured loans, and they won't even run your credit to give it to you. So they're reporting it out to you for free. Think of it as an investment. That 3% interest rate, which adds up to like $18 over the course of a year, is actually your investment to improve your credit. If you have any other questions on how to maximize on your credit score and get even higher than a 700 score so you can get that new house that you're looking for, please leave a comment in the section below and I will reach out to you. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, and have a beautiful day.